how the fear of pain stops us. It's Grateful Monday, and did you do your Facebook avatar?
Welcome to the Hopefulist, a daily talk show hosted by veteran broadcaster Wendy McClure. Join Wendy each day as she shares her life lessons that transformed her from perpetual pessimist to the ultimate hopefulist. The perfect morning show to get you caught up on the day's top stories while sharing insights that will lead to positive transformation and bring out the hopefulist in you. For more inspiration, visit hopefulist.com. And now, here's your host and hopefulist, Wendy McClure.
Hello and welcome to a brand new week on the Hopefulist. It is Monday, May 18th, 2020, day 246 of Gotta Get on Ellen. It is not officially, but it's definitely summertime here at the Jersey Shore. People are here. It has been a crazy couple of days. Now, we had some really, really nice weather, especially Friday and Saturday. Yesterday, a little chilly, but it was a little chilly on Saturday, too. Friday was amazing. It really was. It was so nice. It was warm. It was downright hot. It was humid. I loved it. Loved every minute of it. I was sitting outside getting some sun, reading my book, and I texted my husband and I said, "It's hot and humid. You're going to hate it." But it had cooled off by the time he got home from work because, again, this is what I always say, and it really hasn't happened the last couple of years. We've been lucky. But the problem with spring at the shore areas when you're surrounded by water is when the breeze is coming off the water, it's so chilly. It doesn't matter how sunny it is. It's cold. But people are coming in droves. They were everywhere this weekend. The traffic was, kind of crazy. The lines at the stores. I did not venture up to the beach, but I heard that there were a lot of people hanging on the beach this weekend. And there's a lot of concern about the social distancing and all of that kind of stuff. So they're saying that this was like a test run to see how they're going to handle next weekend. I don't know. People aren't going to follow the rules. I mean, there's just no doubt about that. There are going to be people who are not going to follow the rules. So does that mean that they ruin it for the rest of us? Because that's usually what happens, which really just makes me so crazy. People that don't follow the rules are the ones who have everything shut down for the people who do follow the rules. There's just such an injustice in that to me. But nothing I can do about that right now. It is Grateful Monday. Today is the day that I read a little to you from my own personal gratitude journal just to kind of show you through example of how simple it is and how easy it can be if you do decide to start your gratitude journal. Some of the things I was grateful for this week. While I was working out, I got a full face lick from Tucker while I was doing a plank. She often does that, because I'm on the floor and I'm doing a plank, and she thinks that means it's time to play with her. She came over and just went to town, giving me kisses on my face. Didn't smell so good. Girl's got some bad fish breath. But I'll take kisses from my girl any day. Got my whole to-do list done one day this week. That does not happen very often. I had a driveway happy hour. I believe I mentioned it. Some of my girls from the hood came and hung out in the driveway for a couple of hours. That was very nice. I got some work done on the dock. If you recall last week, I was talking about how Joe had repainted the dock. It didn't go well. The next day, it was peeling, lifting, all kinds of things. So I decided to start from scratch. I'm peeling all that paint up, and let me tell you, it's a lot of work. A lot of work. A lot of bending over, a lot of sitting on your butt, a lot of sitting on your knees. That is, in fact, the reason that I took off Friday. I had spent a good couple of hours just scraping paint, peeling paint from the dock. And I'm not used to this manual labor. I got to tell you, it's tough. It's tough. Next day, my knees hurt, my butt hurt, was killing me. Took the day off on Friday, and then Joe and I were back at it on Saturday. Yeah, we're about halfway done. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. Gosh, I got to start making money so we can hire people to do this stuff. This manual labor for the birds. And the final thing on my list to share with you this week, which I also shared with you via picture, I got to wear my new bathing suit. Ordered a couple of bathing suits. I typically wear one bathing suit per season because I don't like to mix my tan lines. This first bathing suit, they sent them separately, of course. So I got the one bathing suit, and this was kind of like a skirt almost, like a kind of like where the older you get, the more you get into these types of bathing suits. Came with a pair of little boy shorts, which I love, and like it's not a tankini, it's more of a like a little dress skirt, which is fine, fits good. It's but it's thick, like the shoulder straps are thick and all that. So the other one that I bought was like it's just a tankini. So if I go to wear that now, I'm going to have these thick tan lines on my shoulders and then these skinny little shoulder straps for the other bathing suit. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I really am giving up on this online ordering from places that I don't know. I think I got into this before, but this is crazy. It's just nothing is coming. Nothing is being sent. I ordered stuff like a month ago. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. I was talking to Joe about how I was still waiting for these dresses that I ordered. He goes, you don't wear dresses. I'm like, well, I am this year. It's all I'm going to wear. Today is the first day of the 5-day Take Back Control Challenge. Are you in? There's still time. Go to Hopefulist.com. Hit subscribe. Put in your email address. Easy peasy. You are done. You will be invited to a private Facebook group where we will be going over the day's lesson, the day's challenge, and we will hold you accountable if you need a little more accountability in your life to get the things done that this challenge calls for. So check it out. I think you're going to like it. Completely free, by the way. So, here we go. We're going to take back control this week. We're going to feel so much better when we realize that, well, we've never really had control. This is just kind of, ripping the mask off of that fact. But what we can do to feel more in control. That's what this challenge is about. Feeling a little bit like your life is crazy right now. Life is a little out of control. It's time to take back that control. We're going to work on that all this week. Did you do your Facebook avatar? It seemed like everybody did. I saw everybody sharing it over the weekend. We've done this before, like with bit emoji and that kind of stuff. I don't think that these avatars look even remotely like the people that are creating them. And I don't think that it's people are not trying to get them to look like themselves. I think it's just not that accurate. Now, I did see a couple where I was like, yeah, you know what? I can see that. I don't think mine looks like me in any way, shape, or form. But here's sort of some of the issues that I have. I really don't know the shape of my face. I'm guessing. I don't know. There's like 20 choices. I don't know. I pick one. Same thing with the eyes. What shape are my eyes? I don't know. They're eye-shaped. But so many of the choices, I just looked either super wide-eyed or super small-eyed. And I was like, I don't know which one I really am, but this is the one I like best. Put a little bit of wrinkles in there, not a lot. Mostly it was like a little bit bags under the eye and then the one in the middle, in between your eyebrows. And then I put the glasses on my avatar, so it pretty much hides and detracts from that anyway, which is what's great about wearing glasses in real life. Detracts a little bit from the wrinkles. People look at the glasses instead of the wrinkles. Yeah, I've picked up a few tricks over the years. I have. So if you did do your avatar, I hope you had fun. That's what somebody had written. They're like, well, that was a fun few minutes for me to do over the weekend. Takes a little bit of time. It's all good. It's all good. Speaking of over the weekend, one of the reasons I know it was kind of crazy is, and this has been going on, it's just going to get worse now with more people coming to the shore. the home improvement stores overrun this weekend. People everywhere, long lines. Ugh, just craziness. But we went out and we needed to get a few things for the dock project. So I grabbed some flowers while I was there. I typically have my flowers up and going by now, and I didn't buy the usual amount yet because I typically put them on the dock. Since we're working on the dock project right now, I figured I might as well hold off. We discovered this cool little farm last year that my neighbors had told me about. It's all the way up north. It's a bit of a hike to get there, but they have really good prices. So I think maybe we'll take another trip up there at some point. We had gotten a hibiscus tree the last year, and I think I might head up there to get one of those again, and maybe I'll try those tomatoes again this year. No, not maybe. I'm definitely going to try those tomatoes again this year. I do not have good luck with tomatoes, but we'll see how it goes. Speaking of not having good luck, one of the things I purchased, I got 3 pots of flowers while I was at, I think we went to Lowe's, actually. I got a gardenia plant, which I have not had one in many, many years. I love the smell of gardenias. It might be my favorite scent in the whole wide world. Love, love, love the smell of gardenias. So I bought one of those. Here's hoping I don't kill it, because it's beautiful right now. It's got quite a few buds on it, blossoms on it, and I've got at least 3 buds that are going to be opening up soon. Also got my Gerber daisies. I get Gerber daisies every year. This is the one flower I seem to have figured out. It must be very low maintenance, because if I can keep it alive, it's got to be low maintenance. But the Gerber daisies, they love the sun. And my house gets tons of sun. So that is probably one of the reasons why they do so well. But I love the Gerber daisies. And I found an orange colored with a little bit of yellow in the middle. Joe said that it looks a little bit like a sunburst, and it does. I really enjoy the color. So I got 2 of the same color. I usually mix them up, get a little bit of red, get a little bit of pink. And nope, went all orange this year. So we got that stuff all repotted, and hopefully they will thrive. Last year, my Gerber daisies, after I had replanted them, didn't get any blossoms for a whole month. But the leaves looked good, so I just, kept up, and they eventually started coming back. So I hope that doesn't happen this year, but we'll see. I wanted to hear from you. What are your favorite flowers to grow? And if you want to give me some tips on how to grow gardenias and keep them alive, I am more than willing to take that advice. Donna says, gardenias are beautiful and I love the smell, but I've never had luck with them. You have the magic touch. Okay, Donna, I just bought them. That's why they look so good. We'll see how it is in a month. Diane says, peonies, roses, hydrangeas, limelights. I guess I should say anything that smells good. Megan says, I love Gerber daisies too. Bunch of people agreeing with the Gerber daisies. Nancy says she likes sunflowers. That's another one of my favorites. I have some of them out front in my garden, is the black-eyed Susans, very sunflower-like, just on a much smaller scale. Sunflowers get really, really tall. But I love my black-eyed Susans, but they really are a very late summer flower. They do not start coming in. I mean, the leaves are coming in now, but I won't start seeing flowers until like July. It's kind of crazy how long it takes them to actually start. Every year, my friend Dina, she's like, I don't think my black-eyed Susans are coming back this year. And every year I'm like, it's not time yet, Dina. Hang in there. They'll come back. So I have some black-eyed Susans out front, and I have some cone flowers out front. And I even have a bud on one already, on one of the cone flowers. So I'm very excited about that. Corinne says dianthus. Melissa says Gerber daisies are my favorite. Carolyn says pansies in the fall and winter, then anything easy that keeps on blooming. So there are some of the favorite flowers that you like to grow. I got my fingers crossed on tomatoes this year. Grew a little bit of basil last year. Was it basil? Yeah, because I was making those tomato, the caprese salad. Get some fresh mozzarella. Have some nice tomatoes. Put a little basil on top. And then sprinkle